So, I hope the wind's not much of a bother, but here we are outside of Rhodes Town. This is the old town. These walls, they were built by the Christians, the Knights Hospitaller, to defend against the Ottomans in the 15th century and 16th century. They're very beautiful. Here we see 3 knights stood, I don't know, I don't really know. I was looking around for a sign to tell me what they were doing, but I can't find one. I think they're Hospitaller Knights though. I walk straight through the door and I find a lovely little pit place. Hopefully this gyro is going to be amazing. If not, I will cry. Amazing. It's a fun, you can't miss it. So you turn left from the entrance and you enter a rather large kind of square with a lovely old fountain. I don't know when it's from, but it seems to incorporate a lot of styles. Sorry about that. There is an owl, an Athena owl on the top, and then it moves to like a more Byzantine kind of style. It seems to incorporate everything that we have here in Rhodes. In the distance over there, you can see a mosque, a prayer tower, like where they would call to prayer when this island was under Ottoman rule. Now this shop is cool. When I come back here towards the end of my stay, I'll definitely get something. As we move further up the hill, we can see why this beautiful town is a World Heritage Site. Well, one of the reasons, and that is because of this lovely mosque. So, this mosque, probably built by the Ottomans under their rule, it's clearly been well maintained, but what is amazing is you turn only slightly to the left and you can see, that was my finger, you can see a clock tower that is clearly Christian in design, and that is one of the amazing things about Rhodes, but also Greece in general, is because of how long and rich its history is, you find little nooks like these where two diametrically opposed cultures kind of collide. Here we can see the 5-star public pay toilets, probably dating back to the Mycenaean period, and built right into these Christian walls. Crazy. Head back down the hill, we can see this lovely archway. Maybe there'll be a sign explaining it, but I have just gotten a bit further down, and literally I've just seen this. If we turn to the right, there is also another archway. I think I went there when I was here last year, so we will come back to that, but right now I want to see where this leads. There is a sign on the other side. It is the Gate of St. Anthony, and I imagine if we go a bit further out, we can get a good look at St. Anthony himself, covered in what seems to be pigeon shit. Lovely. Now this area right here, we can see two towers flanking what seems to be a gate over this other gate here, the one to St. Anthony. So I wonder where that leads. Maybe I'll find out. And here we see a lovely castle. It would seem as the sign has just informed me that this is outside of what is classed as the UNESCO World Heritage Site of the medieval Rhodes Town. But what I have seen is some lovely archer placements. Probably not lovely to the archers when they get shot, but here we see on the Christian walls there are cannons embanked across it. Sorry for the shaking, that's just my condition. probably Ottoman cannons, as they were known for their cannons. And I can't imagine the Greeks, them keeping the Greek ones around. There are some lovely Indians around here that will tell us more though, about the Ottomans and their huge cannons. What does seem strange to me is the amount of cars that I've seen driving around. It seems that this place is still used quite frequently as an actual hub, and there are quite a lot of shops. Now, I don't know about you, but I think maybe the Christian Knights weren't the best at health and safety. But look at that. Look at that. People in the comments now, like, Jesus Christ, we're not here for a travel blog, we're here for a documentary. Well, you know, why not? Why not both? Why not both? So, we have these doors here, and when I approached them, I thought they were maybe the Christian Knights put them here. But no. They might be restored by more recent things, and their bottoms are a bit shoddy, but that is fair for about 500 years. But what I didn't realise is I stepped back and looked up, and there is Arabic above the door, which probably means that these gates are more Ottoman in design. Maybe when they invaded, they found the doors that they had were a bit broken from their invasion, or perhaps there were never any doors here to begin with. Oh, this is a strange area. I don't know what it is. What we come to yet. Another Ottoman door. The Arabic is above the door as well. I wonder what it says. These ones slightly different. These ones perhaps steel or iron. The doors are wood, but they are steel on the outside, and a few cracks here and there, missing wear and tear with age, no doubt. And here we walk out into onto a bridge, and we can see, geez, look at that. That is beautiful. I want to find out how to get down there. The other side is okay as well, but Christ, shouldn't say that here, but you know, look at that. Look at that. So you see these large boulders here. They are in fact Ottoman cannonballs from their ginormous cannons. We'll go and get a closer look. It would seem the way I've led myself has taken me to the new town. Back we go. So we're back at the gate of St. Anthony, and there are two gates that lead down, and I think they lead to the lovely yard that we saw earlier. So let's have a look. There is this quite low tunnel. I'm unsure I'll be able to fit through it. I'm quite tall. Oh yeah, it's just about, but I'm not comfortable standing all the way up. Let's just put it that way. Wow. What is up there? What? I want to know what came down there. Ah yes, I was right. So that bridge was the one that I was stood on but a moment ago. Well, a moment ago to you. To me it was more like 10-15 minutes. And wow, look at this. We can see here that there used to be a bit more to this building, this very big building, but unfortunately, with the places with as much history as this, you often lose things to the history. The Ottoman Cannonballs I was telling you about. You can tell they're Ottoman simply by looking at the great size of them. Like, that is I have quite large hands as well, and that is God, if I had the time I'd put in a clip of Jack Kelly there. But yeah, these are quite something. And what is stranger to me is that these are not even the biggest ones the Ottomans had. Now you might be wondering why there's so many left over. Well, you see, by the time this place fell from Ottoman rule and was back to the Greeks in the early 20th century, anyone who knows anything about World War II and the Ottomans knows that cannonballs were outdated by then. So they had to do something with their stock. And I imagine this is good a way as any. Certainly brings in the tourists and the nerds like me. Of a traditional Byzantine bin, you can tell by the beer can in it. This is the bridge, an archway. Something I do find quite interesting is that the Ottomans certainly did care about history. They did. They were quite they liked a lot of it. They liked to think that they were Roman, not that they were. So where others more English and Western Europeans may have defaced these lovely coat of arms, the Ottomans, however, did not, and instead kept them, luckily, for us to enjoy.